What's up, my dudes? Hopefully this is a quick video today. It's a bit of a follow-up on the Woodland Mills WC46 wood chipper. I got about 25 hours on it. I swear, between this and the backhoe, I've put more hours in the last 2 months than I have in the last 2 years on this machine. Overall, I am extremely happy with this machine. I have zero complaints. However, the more you get comfortable with the thing, the more you try to start pushing its limits. So I got a log stuck in it. And now while the operator's manual is pretty good, there's nothing in there to like how to unscrew this thing up. So I got a project going on down there. I'm chipping a lot of things. I'm clearing out land. It's working smashingly. Sometimes you're not paying attention. You don't slow the feed down enough for a rather larger item and something gets stuck. So let me show you what you have to do. It's actually kind of simple to undo. What you're gonna need for this is a 5/8 open end. I'm gonna use a deep socket also, just because to make it faster for you guys. And a crowbar or a long sticky type thing. The best way that I have found to unclog this is to loosen up the hydraulic infeed. You do that with this bolt here. You just loosen it up. I leave a handful of threads. I got about 3 threads here. I don't believe you're gonna wanna let this thing come out. I haven't tried it. I wouldn't suggest you do either. So just leave a couple threads on here. Let's go to the other side. Next, I'm just gonna flip this up the same way you would put it up into the storage position. And now you see the culprit. Not too big, but perhaps a little bit overzealous. Not the craziest thing in the world. I'm gonna use the crowbar to either lift if I have to, start wriggling. And I'm pushing down, I'm putting my body weight on the crowbar, just lifting that infeed up, and out comes the offending branch. Let's get a tape measure. How badly did I screw this up? This branch is right at 4 inches. So like I started with, the machine would have taken it if I slowed the feed down. It would have just chipped away, and as it got, I don't know. Yeah, it's 4 inches throughout. So it would have taken it. One of the things that I noticed with this is that once the machine bogs down and stalls, you can't restart it again. I mean, you can restart the machine, but you can't restart the PTO. It doesn't have enough oomph to like get through that chip. So the blade would get stuck. The blade would get stuck, and then it couldn't get through it again. I get it, speed, momentum, and this is green wood. So I didn't slow the feed down enough. Now, as far as reassembly goes, once we get the offender out, now we got a bunch of slack. Now, I'm not sure if this is in the owner's manual, but I do have an email from Woodland Mills that says you want to tighten this spring till when it's at rest, that they're just beginning to separate. So let me show you. Obviously, being that we didn't touch this top nut, if we just tighten it to where it was before, but just in case you loosened it up or things become loosened along the way, you see how we're just starting to get a gap in the tension spring? That's where you want to have it set. Beautiful, not too bad. Overall, 5 minutes to do. Besides, as much work as you're doing, you needed to stop and have a drink and smoke break anyway. So when you clog it up, know that you have 5 minutes built in. I carry the 5/8 in the owner's manual holder thing here, but I wasn't too far out in the woods, so I figured I'd come back, get the power ratchet, the camera, show you guys, and hopefully I'd save you guys the aggravation of getting something jammed up in there and wondering how to unclog it. That's it. Pretty quick one today. Nice and easy. Overall, I'm super duper happy. I really dig this machine, but I think there's a glaring deficiency in the owner's manual because, let's face it, we're gonna clog it. It's gonna happen. It's human nature. It's guy stuff. What are you gonna do? Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.